If you've clicked if you clicked on this video, you need to realize that this isn't just the best diet if you're a golfer. This is the best diet for every human being on this planet. And if you've watched a couple of my videos by now, you're gonna know that I can put the ball out there. But that's not because my technique is brilliant. It's more to do with the fact that my training and nutrition is pretty good. Which is why I'm gonna show you the principles that I've learned along the way from my own training experience and the principles that I still teach people to this day. Let's get into it. So the first and most important principle is energy balance. And this is why a lot of people are quite fat nowadays and we've got a bit of an obesity crisis. Mainly because we consume too many calories than the amount we are putting out. Now, when it comes to the calories that we are consuming, it's pretty simple. It's from food or drink or anything that enters the body that gives us energy. When it comes to actually the amount we expend or the calories we put out, it's a little bit more complicated. You've got exercise, you've got digesting food, you've got things like your steps around the golf course, you've got your BMR, which is literally like your bodily function. But one thing you'll be amazed with is how exercise doesn't actually expend that much energy. It's way easier to consume food. So if you're coming in from your big round of 18 holes, having done like 15,000 steps, then you have about 5 pints and a club sandwich, you've probably completely cancelled out all of that exercise you worked hard for. Which is why we're gonna need to make sure we control this. So if you wanna figure out the amount of calories you need to eat and how you can look to lose weight or even gain weight, depending on your goals, I'm gonna leave a TDEE calculator down below, total daily energy expenditure, and it will help you figure out your maintenance, okay? So the amount of calories you need every day to maintain your weight. Now, if you wanna lose weight, take 15 to 20% off that number and try and eat that regularly. If you wanna gain weight, add 10 to 15% to that number and keep building, and you'll find your weight will go up consistently. This is the first main principle. So once you've got your calories down, you then need to focus on your protein intake. Protein is one of the most important macronutrients, not only to make us feel full, but to make sure we're making progress with our training and growing. Now, in terms of the amount of protein you need to be aiming for 1.5 to 2.2 grams per kilo of body weight every day. And I know that seems like a lot, but trust me, you'll get used to it, you'll start to perform better, you'll start to feel better, and your golf is gonna start getting better. And by the way, training and nutrition go hand in hand. They're a bit like yin and yang. If you're not putting in the work with your training and your golf game for that fact, you're not gonna see the true benefits from better nutrition. So if you're messing around on a Bosu ball, trying to hit the ball further, then maybe you should probably go and check out some of my other videos on some of my training and what lifts you should be doing. Now, the other two macronutrients that make up your calories are carbs and fats. Carbs being good for explosive, high intense exercise, like your golf swing. Fats being good for less intense exercise, like walking around the golf course. Which means you need a bit of both. Not too much of one or the other, and you're gonna be good. So just make sure you keep focusing on your calories, and they're gonna take care of themselves. And what's really gonna help you with all of this is making sure you drink enough water. Not only is it gonna help us with physical performance, not only is it gonna help us with our nutrition, it's gonna give us focus and mental clarity on the golf course. So make sure you've got yourself a water bottle and you're trying to drink at least a litre for every 25 kilos of body weight. And by the way, if you piss a lot at first, your body will get used to it, don't worry. Now, this one thing makes everything better, and that is sleep. Sleep has been shown to affect the amount of fat we store, the amount of muscle mass we build, and also our behaviors, which obviously affects our performance. So if you wanna do better with your nutrition, with your training, and just simply improve your life, make sure you're getting your 7 to 9 hours. Right, that's it. Destroy the fucking like button because the algorithm fucking hates me. And yeah, hope you found that information useful, and I'll catch you on the next one.